before Tampa, like I've been running my own tournaments. Like last semester, and I've just been keeping on growing from the first semester, averaging from 20, second to 30. Now I'm just averaging 40 people. You know, everyone's trying to get a piece of action. Everyone's trying to be the best, and this is like the time to play Ultimate right here, right now.
And not even at the local level here in Florida, but on the top level. You look at all these new teams coming in with Rogue picking up Light, and there's some other people rumored to picking up other players pretty soon. Everyone wants a piece of this action. Liquid picking up the Buzz very quickly. After I'm moving on from Salem, you know, there's going to be a lot of new players getting these first-time opportunities, getting to travel to regions they're not accustomed to, getting to play against new players. So many good opportunities for casters, players, tournament organizers, everybody involved in this scene.
And just imagine how early this game is. Like, a lot of people forget, like, this game is not even a year old yet.
No. We're looking at, what, 6 months now?
It's not even half, because remember, it came out in December.
It came out in December, yeah.
Oh my god, we're only in April. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I've been to so many
April.
events so far, I'm just like, wow, we must be like halfway through.
No, it's still young, and the thing is that it's gaining so much traction this early, and the game is still young like this. And we still have DLC that's coming out soon. Like, it's only going to go way up from here.
Joker is literally coming out in weeks.
Yep.
Yes.
And that's not even all, that's not even all the DLC, you know? So,
That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
All right, so this is going to be Mr. Riddle versus Raw Pasta. Mr. Riddle, of course, the infamous Nick Riddle from South Florida, the Bowser extraordinaire across many, many games now at this point. ZSS as well. We're going to see him versus Raw Pasta, the Duck Hunt main. We'll see if he gets his pasta cooked today.
Right now he's still trying to water to boil because it's off stage against Bowser.
He's dead. Wow.
There it is, a solid back air kill coming out of Mr. Riddle. And the thing with Bowser is that he's such an aggressive, grapple-heavy character. And the thing is that if you let Bowser dominate the stage like Riddle is, he will devastate you.
For the back air part.
Nice. Unfortunate trade-off. You can act out of the flight, but at that point you can't use it again. I mean, Dwayne Thing did post a vid showing that you can duplicate it. Didn't really explain it, so I don't know how to do that yet.
It's like you can do it. We don't really know how, but you can do it. But I mean, Lord almighty, Mr. Riddle all over him. Only 40%. This is easily the most dominant game one we've seen so far. And that's really the danger of Bowser. This character's so big, so fast, and so good in this game. Just the taunts on the platforms, too. Yeah, this is a very animated player, for sure.
And especially against a character like Duck Hunt, who just likes sending over drive. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Just go up and do it to him, why don't you?
Minute 18, guys.
Oh, my God.
It's big character, but big hitboxes.
Right. That was a very high air dodge.
This is the golden split so far for today. Fastest game one we've seen so far.
Most dominant, mind you. That's 3 stock. Not even 100% to Riddle's name.
Yeah, that was with a quickness.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Which, like, this is, I mean, Mr. Riddle, you know, bit of an older guy. Gonna need a nap before top 32. Gonna take his time, get this done and out of the way.
Yeah, definitely Duck Hunt had a really tough time trying to play out the neutral and space out Bowser. Because Duck Hunt, he excels in the neutral game, and it's so hard to approach a really, really great Duck Hunt that just takes control of the neutral game with Gunman, with the Frisbee, with Can. But the thing is that immediately, as soon as he throws Can out, immediately Bowser nairs. Immediately Bowser just rushes in, and that's what Mr. Riddle's doing really well on.
Wait.
Why does that do 44%?
Why are we? It's not even 20 seconds in, and we already have 100 to Raw Pasta. What happened?
Oh no, and this is gonna be really tough to come back. Gonna go high, and it's just gonna get back aired again. Second verse, same as the first. Mr. Riddle dominant.
And he's just scoping out these high recoveries coming out from Raw Pasta. I don't think he's recovered low yet, and Riddle's just looking for it.
Yeah, Raw Pasta's been recovering very high, but not only that, he's been recovering with air dodges. At the point where you know that you have no more resources, you can fast fall and then try and mix up where he is. But once you have that air dodge, it's a straight shot, and Nick Riddle, or Mr. Riddle, I'm sorry. He's a married man now.
He's
a married man.
Yeah. He's a married man.
I gotta pay respect, right? Slap myself.
He's a legend.
Another thing I think that Raw Pasta could improve on just a little bit is the can placement. If he leaves it on the stage, it's so much worse to break combos and things. So it's getting real difficult when he's separated from the can, because at that point, it's a weapon that Mr. Riddle can use.
Yes.
Like, at the very least, if you're going to use can, at least use it as some sort of defensive option, not as a lead, but...
I mean, that's one of the big things for Duck Hunt is he has to have this space to set up, and Bowser with this incredible speed in this game is able to just really absolutely end any attempts for Raw Pasta to try to get that setup started.
Yeah, the trick shot can also is a combo breaker. I mean, all those forward air strings that Mr. Riddle's been laying on him throughout these 6 stocks, of which he hasn't lost one yet. Oh, and it just won't, it won't happen now.
And so, like, that's one of the big changes for Bowser going from 4 into Ultimate is that, you know, a lot of those throw confirms that we saw, the Koopa and everything else that Bowser had, has kind of been interchanged with Nair now. You saw him initial percents where he goes down throw Nair, finishes that stock off with with Nair into up air. You can do Nair into back air. His move is very, very versatile in this game and is really useful for these Bowser players to tack on an incredible amount of percents. But Mr. Riddle with our first 6 stock of the day.
Perfect.
Get a little bit of time to chill now between these games. Get to plan up for the next one. I know he's seated, I believe, either second or third in his